Good morning, everyone. I hate to start with a negative this Tuesday morning, but this is a big one. The president has a huge credibility problem. It's going to get worse because of two developments in the past 24 hours. Now, this is a negative. I personally oppose President Obama, but I don't want to see our president lack credibility when he's got 3 years to go in his current term. We don't want that. It is not good for America. What are these two developments? Number one, if you watched Special Report on Fox News last night, you will now know that the president was informed that the Benghazi affair was an attack on the very day that it happened. For 2 weeks, the president went out there and told the world that it was the result of a video. He knew that that was not true. He said it was the result of a video because he didn't want, in the run-up to the election in November, he didn't want to admit that Al-Qaeda was still very strong and was killing Americans, including our ambassador. He did it for strictly political advantage in the forthcoming election. That is a credibility problem. Item 2, there will be no prosecution, criminal prosecution of the IRS agents who deliberately, in my opinion, deliberately went out there and screwed around with the election last year. They deliberately intimidated Tea Party people and conservative groups and released their information to hostile groups. There will be no criminal prosecution of that. That is a credibility problem. Item 2. Compare that with what's happened to Chris Christie. That's a nasty scandal. Yes, it is. But the feds have jumped all over it with a criminal probe. But the IRS, no criminal probe or prosecution whatsoever. Period. That is a credibility problem. And this president has that problem. And that is a problem for all Americans. I hope you can join us 3 hours from now. We've got a very full show. The reaction to yesterday's huge sell-off on Wall Street. Let's see what happens today. Google buying, I'm not sure how to describe it, but it's a consumer products company, basically, that Google is now going to be on your wall as well as every place else in your life. We're going to discuss that. But most of all, we're focusing on the president, the economy, credibility, and the next 3 years. I hope you can join us.